So welcome everyone, 15 minutes of positivity for the next 14 minutes. We'll just spend some time hitting the pause button on our typically busy day. It's Monday, so I'm guessing most of us have this maybe unconscious sense of, oh geez, here comes the week and there's all kinds of things that I want to accomplish and get done. And so it's a great opportunity to slow down. I know I've been going since the wee hours of the morning already. And so given that it's Monday, I thought it'd be good to focus on mindfulness, like the idea of Mindfulness Monday. And I've talked about this before, but I want to distinguish between the practice of meditation and I'll call it the state of being mindful. They're obviously related. A lot of people use those terms interchangeably, and I just want to draw a little bit of a distinction here as to what they are, and then we'll actually practice that. So meditation is fundamentally there's a whole variety of different techniques that can be labeled as meditation, but on some level they're I think all intended or designed to train the sense of an awareness of the nature of mind. And mind, it's interesting when you look at the literature and you ask, or you look for some kind of a definition of what is mind. The best one that I've heard is from Dan Siegel, which is, the mind is an embodied process that regulates energy and information flow. So pretty technical terminology, but subjectively, I think what it means is that we're training an awareness of this process that's going on for us all the time, whether we're conscious of it or not, and it is managing our energy and the flow of information in our body. And then we have this subjective experience where we say, oh, I'm thinking, or I'm feeling, or I'm fill in the blank. And there are two distinct mechanisms that we can use to train this. So one is this idea of practicing focused attention, where we say, okay, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to intentionally focus on a sound, a mantra, my breath, another body sensation, whatever it might be. But the idea is I'm going to zero in on this particular object of attention, and then I'll begin to notice without fail, within seconds, this thing called the mind, my energy and my information, flow, begin to dissipate. It's just the way things go. And so meditation is this practice of continuously returning back to this object of focused attention that I've chosen. And then there's a really different version of this that we'll practice today too, which is open awareness, where you say, I'm not going to focus on anything specifically. I'm not going to focus on my breath. I'm not going to, keep repeating a mantra. I'm just going to hang back. I'm just going to notice the plethora of sensations and thoughts and memories. And I'm going to notice, I'm just going to be open to noticing the nature of mind, this constant meandering thing that we all have in our nervous system that takes us all over the place all the time. And that can be incredibly wonderful, and it can also be a kind of torture, frankly, when we're really stuck in it. So meditation is these techniques where we intentionally train that. And then mindfulness is the state that we get to. So the state of being able to experience thoughts, feelings, memories, beliefs, and so forth as they are, without comparison, without labeling, without categorization of good, bad, right, wrong. It's literally just sitting there and saying, oh, my nose is itchy right now, or I'm experiencing the sensation of, having certain experiences of memories from the past. Is that good? Is it bad? Doesn't really matter. That's what's that's what's up for me right now. So it's this sense of being aware of what is happening around us. I can hear sounds, I can feel sensations, I can smell things, so all five senses. And then also there's this sense of interoception. I'm also aware of what's going on inside of my body. Oh, yeah, I have butterflies, or I'm feeling a sense of, arousal or depression, whatever it might be. And just being able to actually be aware of that is quite a profound experience. Um, and I think really importantly is this sense of mindfulness is not something that just happens once in a while, but the better we get at it, the more mindful we can be throughout the day. So I love, Thich Nhat Hanh as an inspiration for me. This idea of opening a door mindfully, walking into a room mindfully. These are the things that most of us don't really pay attention to, because for us, opening a door or walking into a room is a means to an end. And he elevates this to a whole nother level and says, well, it's actually, that's the purpose of that specific moment, is feeling the door handle, hearing the sound of the door creaking open, you know, having the sensation of feeling it. That's what being mindful is truly about. Okay, so let's go ahead and practice that. Go ahead, close your eyes, and let's start with just dropping into the present moment. And let's do a quick inventory of what are the senses experiencing in this moment. So, what are you hearing? What are you smelling? Maybe it's nothing of significance, but just notice, what it's like to smell something, or notice the absence of a distinctive smell. What's the taste in your mouth right now? What sensations are you feeling on your skin? Any heat or movement of air? And then begin to notice also what your mind is doing. What is the information or the energy that is present in your mind at this moment? Buddhists view mental activity or thinking as a sixth sense. I found that to be really helpful. Just noticing the thinking mind, just like your nose or just like your ears or your eyes, they're just doing their thing. Mind just thinks, and for some reason, we give it so much of our attention. And then let's practice this meditation technique of focused attention. So let's pick one aspect of your sensory experience. I'm going to go with breath. And specifically, I'm noticing breath in my nostrils. So with every in-breath, a very distinctive sensation of cool air around my nostrils, entering my nasal cavity. And then on the out breath, there's this warm, moist air that passes through the way out. And so focused attention is simply choosing to focus our attention on that specific sensation. So cool air on the in breath, and warm air on the out breath. We're not trying to change it. We're not trying to breathe faster or slower or deeper or more shallow. We're simply observing this is what it's like in this moment. Inhaling air in through the nostrils, and then back out. And I've been on many a meditation retreat where this is it. This is what we do for hours and hours and hours. It's incredibly simple, incredibly difficult. Quite literally is a kind of mind or mental training. And then to juxtapose this hyper focused experience, I want you to see if you can literally sort of remove yourself or just take a step back and now notice everything that's going on around you. So, all five senses. So, maybe start with your eyes, probably fluttering, and there's colors and movement. And then add in your hearing. And then add in your smell. So that probably includes the sensation of breath coming in and out of your nostrils. Now your mouth. And notice how you can't focus on any one of them if you want to focus on all of them. So this is what we call open awareness. It's just noticing everything that's going on at the same time. Eyes, mouth, nose, skin all over your body. And then thoughts, memories, ruminations, sounds. And that experience that you're probably having right now of noticing that you can't actually focus on any one of those things while holding the others at the same time. That's the whole idea behind open awareness. It's just taking a step back, saying, "Oh gosh, these are all of the things that my body and my mind are interacting with at the same time, and this is what's happening right now." And there's something very profound about being able to just hang back and let it all happen because we can't control it, but we can be aware that it's all happening at the same time, even though we can't focus on any one aspect specifically. Just let it be, let go. And then on this next inhale, go ahead and inhale deeply and notice the sensation in your nostrils. Long exhale again through your nostrils, noticing the warm air passing out. And again, noticing how that shifted from open awareness to focused attention. So now we're back to directing our mind's attention to sensation of air coming and going through our nose. And so hopefully there's some insight or some experiential understanding of the differences between meditation practices where we're choosing certain activities and then the underlying experiences of mindfulness. Like what's it like to be really mindful in a focused manner versus in a more diffuse, open manner. Hope that was helpful. Yeah, look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We'll do another practice, and I'll stick around for a few more minutes if anyone wants to connect. Otherwise, take care, everyone. Have a good day.